Moral benefits of wisdom.
I will read with you. Moral benefits of wisdom, Proverbs 2.
My son, if you accept my words and store up my commands within you,
My son, if you accept my words and store up my commands within you,
turning your ear to wisdom,
turning your ear to wisdom,
and applying your heart to understanding.
and applying your heart to understanding.
Indeed, if you call out for insight,
Indeed, if you call out for insight,
and cry aloud for understanding,
and cry aloud for understanding,
and if you look for it as for silver,
and if you look for it as for silver,
and search for it as for hidden treasure,
and search for it as for hidden treasure,
then you will understand the fear of the Lord,
then you will understand the fear of the Lord,
and find knowledge of God.
and find knowledge of God.
For the Lord gives wisdom.
For the Lord gives wisdom.
From his mouth come knowledge and understanding.
From his mouth come knowledge and understanding.
He holds success in store for the upright.
He holds success in store for the upright.
He is a shield to those who walk in blameless.
He is a shield for those whose walk is blameless.
For he guards the course of the just and protects the way of his faithful ones.
For he guards the course of the just and protects the way of his faithful ones.
Then you will understand what is right and just and fair, every good path.
Then you will understand what is right and just and fair, every good path.
For wisdom will enter your heart,
For wisdom will enter your heart,
and knowledge will be pleasant to your soul.
and knowledge will be pleasant to your soul.
Discretion will protect you,
Discretion will protect you,
and understanding will guard you.
and understanding will guard you.
Wisdom will save you from the ways of wicked men,
Wisdom will save you from the ways of wicked men,
from men whose words are perverse,
from men whose words are perverse,
who have left the straight paths,
who have left the straight paths,
to walk in dark ways,
to walk in dark ways,
who delight in doing wrong,
who delight in doing wrong,
and rejoice in the
perverseness,
of evil,
and rejoice in the perverseness of evil,
whose paths are crooked,
whose paths are crooked,
and who are devious in their ways.
and who are devious in their ways.
Wisdom will save you also from the adulterous women,
Wisdom will save you also from the adulterous woman,
from the wayward woman with her seductive words,
Wisdom will save you from the wayward woman with her seductive words,
who has left the partner of her youth,
who has left the partner of her youth,
and ignored the covenant she made before God.
and ignored the covenant she made before God.
Surely her house leads down to death,
Surely her house leads down to death,
and her paths to the spirits of the dead.
and her paths to the spirits of the dead.
None who go to her return or attain the paths of life.
None who go to her return or attain the paths of life.
Thus you will walk in the ways of the good and keep to the paths of the righteousness.
Thus you will walk in the ways of the good and keep to the paths of the righteous.
For the upright will live in the land,
For the upright will live in the land,
and the blameless will remain in it.
and the blameless will remain in it.
But the wicked will be cut off from the land,
But the wicked will be cut off from the land,
and the unfaithful will be torn from it.
and the unfaithful will be torn from it. Now, earlier today we talked about the native people of the United States.
I know. Indian giving.
Indian giver is an Indian started it. They give a blanket at night, and then in the morning they come back and pick up the blanket.
But why would they do that?
Because it was a loan, it was not a gift.
Are you done?
So that's why when you give someone a gift and you ask for it back, they call you an Indian giver. Now, the Indians or native people that lived in the United States, Canada, Central America, South America, their land was taken away from them by
English.
the white people or Spanish.
Are you
In
done with
the
this
English,
page?
the English is mostly just the United States and Canada.
No. Are you done with this page?
Yes.
Okay.
The point, would you put that away while I finish the video? The point I'm making, my son, is what did you learn about wisdom? Hearken to, look for it as if for silver, right?
Yeah.
Where can you find wisdom?
With old people?
Old people, books, even young people could have wisdom. For instance, a boy your age that has a tractor could teach you about driving a tractor, right?
My friend, he has a golf cart, and
Mm-hmm.
he rides it.
So,
But when Allie's friend,
mm-hmm,
Leonce, she's in my class too.
mm-hmm.
She crashed it once.
Against the tree, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
It's
gotta
a
have,
little banged up though.
you gotta have the land in order to be able to drive it.
But it still works. It still works.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
today, or not today, one time I saw an old man, well, he wasn't that old, but like in 30s, his early 30s,
Mm-hmm.
and he was riding his tractor down the
Mhm.
street of where Grandma lives.
Oh, yes. It was a tractor or a lawnmower?
A tractor. No, it was more of a golf cart. Golf cart, yeah.
A golf cart.
Down the street. Do, 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 do. Probably going to the office.
Mm.
Paying a rent or whatever.
Yeah, when you own a big property, you probably have a golf cart so you could walk around it. Probably at Disney there should be one, right?
Oh yeah, I want a golf cart. They're fun. I don't even know how Gavin got it. I think it's a gift from his dad.
Yeah, they sell them. You could buy them on the internet, I think, and probably they ship it to you from a truck. A truck comes to drop it off.
I don't know. Whoops.
All right, so listen, when you study something, don't just read it and then, what does it mean? Oh, I don't know. You understand?
Yes.
If you watch a video and they mention the word Indian giver, look up the word. If the wayward woman or the adulterous woman, look up the word adultery, right?
Yes.
Okay. Get one with how many people can sit on it?
So like,
Oh, an electric one will make no noise, you know.
kind of. Give me oh, like this one.
Yeah, that's the one. 2,
But
4,
that's
6.
more like a trolley. A
I
trolley.
like it. I like it. I like it.
Is it a trolley? That looks like a trolley.
You know what we're
Whoa!
doing?
Look at that one.
That's a hovercraft.
I want
The
a
golf cart
hovercraft.
hovercraft.
I want a hovercraft.
It could go on water.
It goes above everything?
It goes above. I think there's a fan underneath. I'm not sure. It floats. It hovers. It's above the ground. They called it the amphibian. What is the amphibian animal?
It's a mammal, I think.
I think it's a
here we go.
reptile, but it's its own. It's
Oh well.
like a snake could be a water snake, but it's not an amphibian. Whereas an amphibian, I've seen lizards. They are sort of half snake, half lizard, half.
Is this it?
The main thing is inside water.
Racing hovercraft?
Well, $69.95. That's a toy.
Oh.
But you could get one. Put a. Oh, I like the girls there. Show me the girls on the. Is that a hovercraft canoe?
Inflatable boat. It's an inflatable boat. Kayak.
Fishing boat hovercraft.
I don't think it's a hovercraft. I think it's just regular.
Yeah, some of them are toys. Thank you for reading with me about Proverbs 2. Another day we need to go over the rest of them. Proverbs 2 through 31. Or 1 through 31. And you know what else is missing?
What?
After each sentence, we need to speak. So you know
3,292,000,
it's a
or
lot cheaper than a car.
a lot cheaper, but
Now,
still very expensive.
street
Oh,
legal electric golf cart, 11,000.
what?
I didn't know there was something were street legal. Miami-Dade.
What? Oh.
That means you gotta go to Miami.
5,000, 7,000, four-seated. That's a scooter type thing. It says it's a golf cart.
Cart, but it carries the golf clubs.
Oh. That's
I
a
like
scooter,
that one. I
regular
like
scooter.
electric wheels, 3,000. Yeah, that's the one. All right. So
What are those mall cops thingies?
they're called Segway.
Segway?
S-E-G-Y. No, S-E-G-W. There it is.
There you go. 2,000, 1,000. That's a motorcycle. 3,000, 4,000.
Yep, they're
1,000.
cute, aren't they?
Yeah, 2,000.
So.
Whoa, a ring for 765.
$700 for a ring?
Yep, 765.
Mm-hmm.
As you see here.
When we read the next time, I want you to do what? After each sentence, you explain it to me. All right?
Alright,
What does it mean?
to explain every sentence,
Stay away from the adulterous woman. What does that mean?
stay away from the woman that, I don't know.
All right, we'll find out. All right? That's what I mean. All right?
Alright.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, let's learn how to use